Sheila. Sorry about the bumble with my thing, with Mike. It is another anti-procrastination day. Another clean with me today. We have a few dishes to put away. This counter right here, I didn't get to last week, and I need to update. I need to do a touch up on this corner back here. So you're going to do that today because work in the kitchen is a non-stop. I mean, you can get it clean for a while, but then it's like within the 24 hours, it's all a mess, especially in my house. Oh, I am short, if you cannot tell. So eventually, one of these days, I'm going to have to reorganize my dishes up there. But let me move this down a little bit lower so it's not touching my neck so much. But let's put these dishes away and start with a clean slate for today. In fact, the video I recorded last week went up today. So today's video is going to go up next week. So I want to apologize for anyone who watched my video last week and it didn't have the links down below like I initially said during the video. I found out today, or I discovered today, that those links weren't there. So I added them. They are there now. So yeah, we are back on track. But anyway, getting these dishes that were already clean and putting them away. The bread turned out fabulous. In fact, I don't have any bread left over from last week. So that's something I kind of want to do today, but I'm not going to do that in this video today. Oh, in fact, let's do this before I forget. We've got my little timer, my bumblebee timer, and we're going to set it, well, I can turn it the right direction. There we go. Let's make it 35 minutes. We went about 40 minutes last time, and there we go. We got our bumblebee timer. I think that was a good enough time frame, but I'm going to be going back and forth, so. And I think I like the way I did things last week with my video, like just chatting with you guys while I'm doing stuff. And I don't know how well that format is going to be received. I know a few of my friends have already watched the video and have commented, and there you may hear some construction today. We are having work done on our electric system. We went to solar panels for our house, and so we've got some guys that are coming to finish up the job today. At least I hope they're going to finish it up today. And I just happened to see their truck pull up. So I may pause this video for just a bit to get them situated and then come back. Okay? So let me do that. Let me pause. Okay, I am back. They are starting on working on the house and our electric. So let's get working on my dishes and my counter. I need to get this side tidied up, and then I also need to do this side as well. So that's my goal for this 30 minutes for today. I think it's going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. And that was one of those fun tricks that Fly Lady had to, you know, that's what Fly Lady suggested to make cleaning and housework more fun, is to set a timer and play a game of beat the clock or something like that. So that's what we're kind of doing today, especially since I've got the workers here today. I want to kind of get my stuff done as quickly as possible. So if they ever need me at all, I can be available and I'm not occupied with all of my own housework because my housework will be done. That's my goal for today. So we are getting things done. And you might be saying, Sheila, we just watched you clean your dishes last week. Do we have to watch you do it again? Well, you know, for us ladies that are stay-at-home moms, cleaning in the kitchen is a non-stop, everyday task. You know, it never ends. We're always doing it, and sometimes some of us, like me, loses the motivation to clean our kitchens and our dishes and things like that. And we just need that little added motivation, and sometimes just cleaning with somebody else who's cleaning their own dishes helps us feel like we're not alone in this battle. We are doing things together. Whoop, my scrubby got underneath my tub. So, and this pan really needs a good scrubbing. And it's pans like this that make me shy away from doing dishes, especially when I have a lot of scrubbing to do. But that's okay. We're getting it done one little bit at a time. I guess I should have showed you what this pan looked like before, so that you can see the after. I mean, but it's not the perfect pan. I mean, I'm not getting it absolutely perfect because there are some stains on this pan that I can't get out, no matter how hard I scrub. But the most recent portions that are soiled, I don't know if I even said that right. You guys know what I mean. I'm able to get those off. So, and that's true with any like cookie sheet or baking pan. There we go. There, we got it. Because some of this is like burnt on. Okay. Now I did have these glasses already washed up here. Oh, there's my towel. And I went ahead and washed those first thing this morning. These are the glasses that I may need for the guys that are working on our house. So if they need extra water, I've got glasses that I can give them. I don't have any bottled water, and I should have bought some, but we have filtered water in at our refrigerator, so that's what I'm going to give them. So you've got these glasses already done and ready for them for today. Excuse me. I'm going to put these over by the refrigerator so that I can fill those up easier when the time comes. There we go. And that way those glasses are out of my way while I'm working over here. Alrighty. Let's get this side tidied up first, I think. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there it is. Let's stick that there for now. We still have breadcrumbs from the bread I made last week. There we go. But it was very good. I might try to make another loaf today. We will see how things go. But cleaning over here should be a lot easier and quicker. Okay, this, I'm going to stick that up there on my shelf. Oh no. Oh great. There was a bottle up there, like a water bottle, that I did not see because I am short and I cannot see that. So I will have to dig my step stool out later and fix that. Okay. I don't know why this is still out. Alrighty then. Okay. Get a paper towel. Now this jar is clean. Let me go put this away. If you wonder where I'm putting my jars, they're in my canning pantry. I'm going to try to leave a link. I'll try to do it this time. Leave a link up there of the video I made when I renovated my pantry. So it'll be up there. At least I hope. I have to remember to do that. I didn't do that with TTD's video, but I did put a link to her channel in that video last week, eventually. So that is there. Plus, I also put a link to GB's channel because both of those ladies are very inspirational to me. And this is a clean bottle. I need to close it up and stick it up there for right now. There we go. I've got my radio here. I was playing some music on it earlier, but then I thought, what if the music went through? I don't want to get copyrighted. Not that I make any money off of YouTube yet anyway, but... And then these two are clean. I just need to fasten them up here on my hook. And then oh my goodness. I nest the other one inside the other. Okay, and this is clean. Room for... Close it up. Avocado. Oop! My apron's coming untied. Alright. I had to put my avocado back. And my buns go up in my bread basket. Like I said, I need to reorganize everything. Okay, here's my jar lids that I need to wash. And people have had toast. Either they toasted up some bread or some bagels, and we've got some crumbs right here in front of the toaster oven. So let's wipe those off. There we go. There we go. And washcloth to wipe down the counter. go. There we go. Whoops. I didn't realize that was like that. Let me wipe that off. There we go. This is my Hamilton Beach, like 3-in-1 slow cooker. I've got 3 different sizes here. They're all nested inside one another, but I can set it up for different selections. So I can have just the one instead of okay, that was that bottle. It's okay. It's laying flat now, so it's not going to fall. Anyway, I will have my husband help me clean that up. Okay, so all right, so this side, this is all done. This is all done to my satisfaction with cleaning and organizing. I know it doesn't look like I have a lot of space, but I don't have a whole lot of counters anyway. And yes, I have quite a bit of things on my counters, but things that I use, like my mixer. I've got 2 stand mixers. One is a 1970s, and then this is my KitchenAid that I use for bread. I've got my Ninja, like my smoothie, food processor like thingy. That's right there. My slow cooker. And then these are my selections of teas and my rice and my antique jars. So I just need to figure out what I want to put into those. But I've got some more jars here. This is some old, I need to dump this out, but I'll have to do that later on when I can go outside. Right now, I'm not going to go outside because I don't want to be in the guy's way going in and out of the house while they're working back there. So, but yeah, it's kind of exciting. Whoop. It's kind of exciting to get some solar in our house to improve our electric bill. Several people in our community have already opted for that. And so, in fact, our brother-in-law, my brother-in-law has also signed up for that a couple of years ago, and he likes it. So there we go. Come on. Oh my gosh, my brush won't go in there. So hopefully I can clean this up like so. Oh, I need to turn my bumblebee around so I can see what the time is. There we go. All right, looks like we've got about 18 minutes left. I'm sorry if I jiggled the camera. You guys know how my setup is. It's set up the same way with the jar and the tongs and the knives. They're all like that. So I didn't order myself a new tripod. I didn't do that yet, but I did order a new mic. So this is still my old one, and there was still a bit of charge left in the stick. So as long as this is green and the stick is still working, then I'm going to use this until I can't use it any longer. But my new mic should arrive tomorrow or the next day. And if you want to know what mic it is, I'm going to leave a link to this mic down in the description. So far, it's not a bad mic, and I think it has pretty good quality. Good grief. Fly, go away. Shoe fly, don't bother me. And I see your brother over there on the counter. I just don't know where the fly swatter is. The kids may have taken it upstairs. I need to get a new one for downstairs. So we have one upstairs and one downstairs. Those flies just kind of sneak in when we go in and outside. Go in and out. Oh my goodness. I just got water on my glasses. Oh my gosh, it's still smudged. Okay, I think that's better. That's better. Alrighty, because I want to try and get that counter done today while we are cleaning together. So yeah, if you don't want to just watch me up on your TV or on your computer, whatever, stick this video on your phone or play it while you're in your own kitchen, washing your own dishes, and we're cleaning our homes together, guys, so that we don't feel like we're struggling to get our things done all on our own, because we're in this fight together with cleaning our homes, improving our habits and our schedule and routines. I was able to start my live streams back up again this past Monday, which would have been last week for you guys by the time you're watching this video. But getting back into a routine is key to any kind of improvement we want to do for ourselves. I was flipping through Instagram reels today, and I saw that the Budget Mom had a video that she posted where she was setting up her little market stand at her farm. And even though she didn't have all the things that she was going to sell, she only had a few things, but still, she started. She got things set up, and sometimes it's simply that act of just taking that first step forward in the direction that you want to go is a lot of good motivation to keep going. And she had a lot of encouraging words about mid-year reset and reevaluating where we are for the year and not putting ourselves down that we're not halfway towards our goal for the year, but recognizing what we have accomplished so far and that there is time to still achieve the goals we set for ourselves. And you know what? And if we don't fully get to all of those goals and we tick off all of the tasks that we set for ourselves, don't look at it as a glass half empty. Look at it as a glass half full, or even a third of the way full. At least you've got something accomplished. I'm recording, babes. What's up? That's okay. Huh? What? Oh. Okay, well, go answer it. I'll be in there in a minute. Go answer the door. All right, I will be right back. Be right back, my friends. Okay, I am back. They needed the garage door open to do their work. So, I'm a little out of breath. But let's finish getting this. We've got about 10 minutes left on the little timer. So, I don't know how far we've come with the video because I started this video a little bit before I even started the timer. So, this might be a 45 minute video. I don't know. Sometimes I can be really long-winded. It just depends. So, and we've got these little bottles. I got these at, whoa, oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay, can I fix it? I picked these up at Dollar Tree, and that's probably why it fell apart, because it's kind of cheap. But they're cute all the same. There we go. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I picked up these bottles. Let me rinse it off and I'll show you. I think I showed you one of the bottles in last week's video. But I'm going to use these to store whipping cream or heavy cream. That's what they are. They're about, I don't know, maybe a pint, a little over, I don't know. But, whoa, it fell over. There we go. Sometimes I can't get through a full quart of whipping cream or heavy cream or whatever you call it. Ours is labeled heavy whipping cream whenever we buy it at the store. And so I can't always get through the full quart. I just don't use it that often. So I read that you can freeze heavy cream like that. It won't whip up as fluffy once it's been frozen as it would for like if it's fresh. But if you're just going to use the cream for like cooking and making soups and things like that, then freezing your cream will work. I mean, so that's what I'm going to use these bottles for. Whenever I buy heavy cream and I don't use all of it, I'm going to put the remainder in this little bottle and put it in the freezer so I can use it for making soups later on. Or sometimes just, whenever I make chicken or something else that needs a creamy sauce, heavy cream is a good thing to use in it, so I can use it for that. Well, can I stand it up back there somewhere? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. 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 All right. I guys got to be careful with that. So, but yeah. While they're working, I'm getting my job done. So, we got a little over 5 minutes left on the little timer because I did reset the timer back to when I had to pause this video. So that the timer and this video are semi-consistent with one another. Okay. I can use that. I don't know why these pencils are here on the counter. Excuse me. But let me get some of these things off of here. I don't know. Can you see? No, you can't see. Let me put you down a little bit lower. You can see my counter. My counter is pretty bad. I've got most of the things off of the counter top, but still. A few things that I have yet to do. Whoop. Okay. That's about as good as I'm going to get. Let's see. Let's wash this jar. Okay. I keep getting notifications, and it buzzes my watch, so I have to keep track of those. Otherwise, I miss messages that might be important. I don't know. But there's that. And these jars, I picked these up at a rummage sale. In fact, all of my canning jars, my blue canning jars, or my vintagey looking canning jars, most of them were at rummage sales or maybe an antique store. That's where I picked up my double boiler. I picked up my double boiler at an antique store. I showed the double boiler last week. Well, the bottom portion of the double boiler. The top portion was already cleaned and in the cabinet, and I didn't have to use it for some cooking that I needed to do. Okay, let's hurry this up again. How long? So I can show you what I have accomplished in 30 minutes. And yes, washing dishes might seem rather boring and mundane, but it's a necessity that us moms and homemakers and things, people like us, have to do every day. Golly, that felt like it vibrated the whole house. So, but hopefully they can get finished with their jobs today, and we will have cheaper electricity. That's our goal. Doing whatever we can to improve our budget. And this is just something that's been available to the public for a while, but I've never taken advantage of it until now. So I'm excited. Hopefully I can have some additional savings. Oh, goodness sake. This jar, I don't know how this jar got so dirty, but it did. Because I hardly ever use this one. Oh, I think I remember. I think this used to hold my tea, my loose leaf tea. And I thought I rinsed it out, but apparently I didn't. I just set it over to the side. And so, is that on the inside or the outside? Must be on the outside. Thankfully I have small hands that I can get my hand in the jar. Okay. There we go. Got that one cleaned. And there is my spray. We've got another bottle. This is actually an antique bottle. I don't know if you guys can see this. It is an old Pepsi bottle. My husband and I found this, I think, and I have never washed it. As you can see, it still has, I don't know if you can see, it still has crud in the bottom. We found this out in the woods, and I just stuck it up on the shelf here, and I haven't washed it. So I may wash it later, but I'm not going to use it. I only use that occasionally for like putting water in it and like some flowers, but that's about it. I have one more thing here on the counter that I need to take apart and wash. I sometimes will use this for this big one. I probably should use this for, I don't know, maybe oatmeal. I already have a container for the flour. Oh, well, there's the alarm, and I didn't get everything done, but we'll give ourselves a few more minutes. Let's give ourselves a few extra minutes to finish things up just a bit. Rinse this one off. Okay. Wipe off my counter. All right. There we go. Got that bit off. Let's wash it off. This is what I was aiming for. Cleaning them back off my countertops again. There we go. You already saw what they look like before. I'm not going to show that to you again, but we will show you after I'm done. Oh my gosh, why is this? Need a bit of scrub. Scrubby scrub. Some things were stuck on here. I didn't know. But you know what? That happens when dishes accumulate on your counter and you're not able to get to all of them on that counter. Things get dried on there and stuck on there. You need to scrub the dickens out of it. Oh my gosh. I think that was some kind of adhesive. Alright, let's wipe it off again. Oh my God. This is my canister of cooking utensils that I use. I like a lot of. I like using wooden spoons and spatulas just so that they don't scratch my pans. There we go. There we go. Oh. Get up there. Oh my gosh. Can you get up there? There we go. There we go, guys. Let's take a quick... I need to clean my sink. My sink is pretty bad. Let's take a look at what we were able to accomplish today. Okay, there's my stove, and yes, I have a couple of things on my stove that I need to clean up, but pan around. My countertop right there is all clean. I still have a couple of things. I have a jar in the sink still, but there's the dishes that we washed today. And over here is the counter that we washed last time, but then we've tidied it up again today. And now it's nice and clean over all the way over to the toaster oven. And there we go. There is all of that. Okay, there we go, guys. We got a lot of things accomplished today in the 30 minutes that I set the timer. 30 minutes plus, I should say. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me as we do a clean and chat, or clean with me, chat with me. I don't know how I think I'm just labeling this as like a clean with me type of video, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so very much, guys. I appreciate all of your love and support and sticking around and putting up with my silliness. So we'll see you guys next time. And always remember, guys, you can make positive changes in your life. It just takes that first step forward, and you'll be amazed at how much momentum you can get by taking that first step forward. So thank you so very much, guys. I love you all. Bye.